Imagine being stuck in traffic, late for the most important meeting of your life. Your hands grip the steering wheel, stress consuming your body. Then something amazing happens. You remember to ask for help from above, and suddenly the traffic starts moving. A few minutes later, you arrive at your meeting right on time. This isn't just luck. This is what happens when you know how to call upon your source. I used to think I had to handle everything alone. Bills piling up, relationships falling apart, health issues mounting. I thought this was just how life worked. But then I discovered something that changed everything. We're never truly alone, and help is always available. We just need to know how to ask for it. What if I told you there's a way to bring miracles into your everyday life? Not just once in a while, but consistently, day after day? The secret lies in a simple practice that you can do 100 times a day. It might sound like a lot, but once you see how easy and powerful it is, you'll wonder why you didn't start sooner. You see, right now, at this very moment, there's an unlimited source of help, guidance, and support just waiting for you to tap into it. Think about that for a second. While you're watching this video, divine assistance is available to you. While you're cooking dinner, divine assistance is there. Even when you're sleeping, this incredible power is ready to help you. In today's world, we're more connected than ever through our phones and social media, yet so many of us feel completely alone. We scroll through endless feeds looking for answers, trying to fill that empty space inside. But what if what we're really looking for isn't in our phones at all? What if the real connection we need is with something much bigger than ourselves? Let me paint a picture for you. Every day, millions of people wake up feeling lost, overwhelmed, and disconnected. They go through their daily routines like robots, missing out on the incredible support system that's available to them. They struggle with decisions, worry about the future, and face challenges thinking they have to figure everything out by themselves. I know this because I was one of those people. But here's the truth that changed my life. We're all connected to an infinite source of wisdom, love, and support. Some call it God, others call it the universe, and some call it source energy. The name doesn't matter. What matters is that this power is real, and it's waiting to help you right now. When you learn how to tap into this connection, your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. Think about it. What if you never had to face another problem alone? What if you had a direct line to the wisest, most loving force in the universe? What if you could receive guidance, support, and even miracles just by knowing how to ask? This isn't fantasy. This is the reality that becomes available when you know how to call upon your source. Your source isn't some distant, unreachable force. It's the very essence of who you are. Imagine a vast ocean, and you're a wave in that ocean. The wave might think it's separate from the ocean, but it's made of the exact same substance. That's how connected you are to your source right now, in this very moment. This connection exists whether you're aware of it or not. It's like having a smartphone with infinite data, but never turning it on. The power and connection are there, but if you don't know how to use it, it might as well not exist. Your source is the power that makes your heart beat, that grows flowers from tiny seeds, that keeps the planets orbiting around the sun. And this same power is available to help you with everything from finding your car keys, to healing relationships, to manifesting your biggest dreams. Many people think they need to be special or spiritually advanced to connect with their source. Nothing could be further from the truth. Your source doesn't care about your past mistakes, your current struggles, or even if you've never believed in it before. Like a loving parent, it's always there, ready to help the moment you reach out. Let's talk about what your source really is. It's the force that knows where every atom in the universe is located. It's the intelligence that knows how to heal a cut on your finger without you having to think about it. It's the wisdom that guides birds to fly thousands of miles to their destination without a map. And this same incredible power is available to guide you through your life. When you understand that your source is always available, always loving, and always ready to help, something profound happens. You stop feeling alone. You stop feeling overwhelmed by life's challenges. Instead, you begin to feel supported, guided, and deeply loved. This understanding changes everything: how you face problems, how you make decisions, and even how you view yourself. Your source communicates with you all the time, but often in ways we're not taught to recognize. Those gut feelings you get, that's your source. Those random thoughts that pop into your head with perfect solutions, that's your source. Those coincidences that seem too perfect to be random, yes, that's your source too. Once you learn to recognize these communications, you'll be amazed at how much guidance you've been receiving all along. Think of your source like the sun. It's always shining, always giving, always available. Even when clouds block your view of it, the sun is still there. Even at night, when you can't see it at all, the sun hasn't gone anywhere. Your connection to Source is exactly like this: constant, unwavering, and eternal. The only question is, are you ready to step into the light? The power of your Source isn't limited by time, space, or circumstance. It doesn't matter if you need help with something big or small. Your Source doesn't judge your requests or think any are too trivial. Whether you're looking for a parking spot or seeking guidance on your life purpose, your Source is equally ready and willing to help. Your Source knows everything about you: your hopes, your fears, your deepest desires. It knows what you need even before you do. And here's something amazing: it knows the easiest and most joyful path to get you where you want to go. Often, the solutions it provides are far better than anything we could have planned ourselves. When you begin working with your Source consciously, you start to notice something fascinating. Life becomes more fluid, more graceful. Things that used to be struggles begin to flow easily. Opportunities appear out of nowhere. The right people show up at the right time. This isn't magic. It's what happens when you align yourself with the power that creates worlds. But here's what's really exciting. This is just the beginning. What I'm about to share with you isn't just another spiritual practice. It's a way to plug directly into the power source of the universe. It's a way to bring miracles into your everyday life. And best of all, it's so simple that anyone can do it, anywhere, anytime. Have you ever noticed how athletes practice the same move thousands of times? Or how musicians play the same notes over and over? There's deep wisdom in this repetition, and it's the same principle we're going to use to transform your connection with Source. When you call upon your Source 100 times a day, you're not just asking for help, you're building a relationship that becomes unshakable. Think about your best friend or closest family member. That deep connection wasn't built in a day. It grew through thousands of small interactions, conversations, and shared moments. Your relationship with Source works the same way. Each time you reach out, you're strengthening that divine connection, making it stronger and more natural until it becomes as automatic as breathing. The number 100 isn't random. It's carefully chosen to create a profound shift in your energy and awareness. When you connect with Source this many times throughout your day, something magical happens. Your mind stops seeing this connection as something special or separate from normal life. Instead, it becomes your new normal, your default way of moving through the world. Many people ask for divine help only when they're in crisis, when everything has fallen apart. It's like only calling your friend when you need something. The relationship stays shallow. But when you maintain constant connection through these 100 daily touch points, you develop a deep, intimate relationship with your Source. You begin to feel its presence in every moment, not just during emergencies. This practice rewires your brain to look for divine support in every situation. Stuck in a boring meeting? Connect with Source. Doing the dishes? Connect with Source. Driving to work? Connect with Source. These moments that used to feel empty or frustrating become opportunities for miracle making. You'll start to notice synchronicities everywhere, as if the universe is playing a beautiful game with you. Now let's talk about the actual practice, the how-to that will change everything. This practice is so simple that many people doubt its power at first. But remember, the greatest truths are often the simplest. You don't need any special tools, you don't need to be in a specific place, and you don't need to say any complicated prayers. All you need is your intention and awareness. First, stop whatever you're doing. This pause can be as brief as a few seconds. It's like pressing a reset button on your energy. Take a deep breath. This signals to your body and mind that something important is happening. As you breathe in, imagine you're breathing in pure divine light. As you breathe out, feel yourself releasing any tension or resistance. Next, bring your request or need into your mind. This can be anything: guidance for a decision, help with a task, support for a challenging situation, or simply a desire to feel more connected. Be specific, but don't worry about finding the perfect words. Your Source understands your heart's intention, even when words feel inadequate. Now comes the most powerful part. Say your connection phrase. This is your personal way of reaching out to Source. It can be as simple as, "Help me," or "I need you," or "Show me the way." The exact words don't matter as much as the feeling behind them. Speak from your heart, with the trust of a child reaching for a parent's hand. The final step is to feel the response. This is where most people miss the magic. After you make your request, pause for a moment and notice what happens in your body, your emotions, your thoughts. The response might come as a feeling of peace, a sudden insight, or just a subtle sense that you're not alone. Trust whatever you receive. Your Source speaks to you in a language your heart understands. Let's explore the perfect moments to practice this connection throughout your day. The beauty of this practice is that it fits seamlessly into your existing routine. You don't need to carve out extra time or change your schedule. Every moment becomes an opportunity to strengthen your divine connection. The morning is an especially powerful time to begin. While you're still in bed, before the world starts making demands on your attention, reach out to Source. Let this be your first thought of the day. As you shower, as you make your coffee, as you get dressed, Each of these routine activities can become a moment of sacred connection. Traffic lights become perfect pause points for connection. Instead of feeling frustrated when you hit a red light, use those moments to reach out to Source. The same goes for waiting in line at the store, sitting in a waiting room, or those few seconds while your computer boots up. These empty moments in your day become filled with divine presence. Meal times offer natural opportunities for connection. Before you eat, while you're cooking, even while you're washing dishes, these everyday activities can be transformed into spiritual practice. Remember, your Source isn't just interested in your big spiritual moments. It wants to be part of every aspect of your life, including these simple daily tasks. Physical activities like walking, exercising, or cleaning your house are perfect times to practice. As your body moves, your energy flows more freely, making it easier to feel that divine connection. Even better, these activities often put your mind into a natural meditative state, making it easier to notice the subtle ways your Source responds to you. Difficult moments are especially important times to reach out. When you feel stressed, overwhelmed, or uncertain, let these feelings become triggers for connection. Instead of getting lost in worry or anxiety, use these challenges as reminders to connect with your Source. This transforms problems into opportunities for miracles. Right before you fall asleep is another powerful time for this practice. As your mind naturally slows down and your defenses lower, you can feel the presence of your Source more clearly. Share your gratitude for the day, ask for guidance while you sleep, and feel yourself being held in divine love as you drift off. Your Source is unlimited, which means there's no request too big or too small. Think of it like having access to the most powerful, loving force in the universe, because that's exactly what you have. The key is understanding how to make these requests in a way that opens you to receive the help that's waiting for you. Start with your immediate needs. Need a parking spot in a busy area? Ask. Feeling nervous before a presentation? Ask for calm. Can't find your keys? Ask for guidance. These might seem like trivial matters, but practicing with these smaller requests builds your trust and confidence in the process. It's like learning to walk before you run. When it comes to bigger requests, be specific, but remain open to how they're fulfilled. Maybe you're looking for a new job. Ask for one that brings you joy, financial security, and growth opportunities. But don't limit the ways this might come to you. Your Source often has solutions far better than anything we could imagine. Trust that the highest good for all involved will be served. Remember, your Source knows your heart's truest desires, even when you're not sure what they are. Sometimes simply asking, "Show me what I need to see," or "Guide me to my highest good," is more powerful than a detailed list of demands. This opens you to possibilities you might not have considered. When making requests, include others in your prayers. Ask for blessings not just for yourself, but for everyone involved in your situation. This expands your connection and often brings even more magnificent results than asking for yourself alone. The energy of generosity amplifies the power of your requests. The signs that your practice is working are often subtle at first, but they become more obvious as you continue. The first thing most people notice is a growing sense of peace. Even when circumstances haven't changed yet, you'll feel more supported, more held by life itself. This inner knowing that everything will be okay is often the first miracle. Watch for synchronicities. those meaningful coincidences that feel like winks from the universe. Maybe you think of someone and they call minutes later, or you randomly open a book to exactly the page with the advice you needed, or you meet exactly the right person at exactly the right time. These aren't coincidences. They're signs of your growing connection with Source. Physical sensations often accompany this deepening connection. You might feel warmth in your chest, tingling in your hands, or a gentle pressure at the top of your head. Some people experience waves of goosebumps or sudden bursts of energy. These sensations are unique to each person, but they're all signs that you're tuning into divine frequency. Your emotions will shift too. You'll find yourself feeling more grateful, more joyful, more aware of the beauty in simple moments. Things that used to trigger stress or anxiety might start to feel manageable. You'll notice yourself responding to challenges with more grace and wisdom, as if you're being guided from within. Pay attention to your dreams. They often become more vivid and meaningful. Your Source might use dream time to communicate guidance, solutions, or reassurance. Keep a dream journal and watch for patterns or messages that feel significant to your current situation. Every spiritual practice faces moments of doubt, and this one is no exception. There will be times when you wonder if anything is really happening, if your Source is really listening. These moments of doubt are not failures. They're opportunities to deepen your trust and understanding. Sometimes it might feel like your requests aren't being answered. Remember that timing is everything, and your Source sees the bigger picture. What seems like a no might actually be a not yet, or something better is coming. Trust that everything is unfolding in perfect divine timing, even when it doesn't match your preferred schedule. You might worry that you're not doing it right, that you're not spiritual enough, or that you're somehow blocked from receiving. These thoughts are normal, but they're not true. Your connection to Source is your birthright. It can't be taken away or blocked. It's like gravity. It works whether you believe in it or not. If you miss a day or forget to practice, don't judge yourself. Simply start again. Your Source doesn't keep score or hold grudges. Each moment is a fresh opportunity to connect. Think of it like building a muscle. Consistency matters more than perfection. When life gets especially challenging, you might find it harder to maintain your practice. This is actually when it's most important to reach out. Even if you can only whisper, "Help," or take one conscious breath, that's enough. Your Source responds to the sincerity of your heart, not the eloquence of your words. As we wrap up this journey together, remember that what you've learned today isn't just another spiritual technique. It's a way of life. By reaching out to your Source 100 times a day, you're not just asking for help. You're claiming your rightful place as a divine being, having a human experience. The practice I've shared with you today has the power to transform every aspect of your life. From the smallest daily tasks to your biggest life decisions, knowing how to connect with your Source brings a level of support and guidance that can feel nothing short of miraculous. Start today. Right now, in this moment, take a deep breath and reach out to your Source. Feel the connection that's always been there, waiting for you to notice it. Let this be the beginning of your journey to a life filled with divine support, guidance, and yes, miracles. Remember, you're never alone. Your Source is always with you, always ready to help, always waiting to show you the next step on your path. Trust this connection, nurture it, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. Keep practicing, keep believing, and keep reaching out. 100 times a day might seem like a lot right now, but soon it will become as natural as breathing. And with each connection, you're building a bridge between heaven and earth, between the divine and the everyday, between the miracle maker you truly are and the life you're meant to live. The power is within you. The connection is already there. All you need to do is reach out and say yes to the miracles waiting to unfold in your life. Your journey to an extraordinary life begins now.